welcome, foolish mortals, to a very special episode of Zenith and Crew. Before we begin, be sure to hit the severed thumb of approval on this video. Be sure to hit that requiem bell for more videos. And finally, be sure to hit subscribe. Remember, once you do, there's no turning back.
And now, without further ado, it's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets at the Haunted Mansion tonight.
Happy Halloween, everybody! We definitely wanted to do something special this year because, technically speaking, it's our first real Halloween special on Zenith and Crew, at least since we procured the channel. We've technically done Halloween specials before in terms of Ducktales and Amphibia, but this is the first straight-up Halloween movie that we're actually live reacting to. So we wanted to do something special, and I mean, you got Haunted Mansion and you got Muppets. How much better can you get than that? So quick backstory on both of these properties that have now been merged together. We are definitely fans of both. I especially am a fan of the Haunted Mansion ride. When I used to work at Disney World, I go on that all the time. Sometimes I go to the park just to ride that ride exclusively because I just enjoy it so much. Not to mention, I love the merch, I love all of the behind the scenes stuff about it. And I can't say I like the movie too much. It has its points, but they can do better. And I hope that someday they will do better, hopefully with Guillermo del Toro behind the scenes, but who knows, that's yet to be determined. What about you?
I definitely have ridden the Haunted Mansion ride in both parks, both Florida and originally in California.
Lucky.
So yes, I have experienced it on both ends of the country. I've not seen the movie, and I'm probably better for it.
Until we get to it on the Disney debate. Zen, make next year's Halloween podcast about the Haunted Mansion.
Listen to her, Zen. But, yeah, and I mean, I love seeing a lot of the stuff that comes out of it. Love seeing, like, the Hitchhiking Ghosts. Every year she plays the Grinning Ghosts on her Halloween mix.
I got two versions. I got the sing-along kitty version, and then I got the straight-up soundtrack from the ride. I'm that dedicated. And of course, in terms of our exposure to the Muppets, I mean, look what we have here. Naturally, both of us grew up with the Muppets. We both watched Muppet Babies. Mm-hmm. We watched most of the movies when they were in theaters, or at least re-shown in theaters and on VHS.
Well, I mean, mostly you did.
Yeah, I'm a little more hardcore.
Yeah. Like, I didn't really watch any of the Muppet movies until I met you. I've seen all of the main ones, at least. No, I forget. I did see Muppets Christmas Carol when I was really young, and, well, I mean, you want to hear my thoughts on that, just listen to our podcast with Zen.
Another Zen plug.
Yeah.
But we actually recently rewatched the entire Muppet Show from beginning to end, because we know the anniversary is coming up, and we'd seen episodes, but it'd been a while, and they don't exactly re-air them on TV. And since we had Disney Plus, and they had shown them all, granted at a semi-limited capacity, we just figured, why the hell not?
Binge. It took us, like, what, a month or two?
Probably longer than that. It felt longer.
Yeah.
But the point is, we're big fans of both of these. So seeing them come together, this is just a treat for us, definitely. I look forward to seeing, how they combine the Muppets humor with the fun macabre of the Haunted Mansion. I mean, it seems like a good fit, and they seem to have some decent guest stars.
I know one in particular, and it's sad, but it'll be nice to see this departed soul as Hopefully a hitchhiking ghost eventually.
Yep. I didn't exactly read the synopsis. I don't really think there is much of one other than, they spend a night at the mansion. So we don't really know what to expect in this. One thing I'm a bit hesitant about is the fact that they have Pepe as one of the main stars. Not that I dislike Pepe, it's just he's a bit much sometimes, and the fact that they paired him with Gonzo, it seems that they paired him with Gonzo, kind of rubs me the wrong way, because I'm so used to the combination of Gonzo and Rizzo, because I think they make a good pair with, Gonzo being the obvious weirdo and Rizzo being the straight man that often is the brunt of a lot of his shenanigans. But in this case, Pepe's a weirdo too, so you got two weirdos together, and I'm not sure how that would work comedy-wise, but I guess we'll wait and see. So let's get started, shall we? Let's add to the many, many souls that inhabit this mansion, and let's meet the Muppets in the Haunted Mansion. Play. To die for.
Which is why all my girlfriends are texting. Oh, what do they say?
Who dis? Go away.
Hi-ho, Gonzo!
Whoa.
Kermit, what a great costume.
Kermit the Pig?
Thanks, you know, I thought it would be funny if you girlfriend...
She's
Miss
Kermit.
Froggy?
I'm Kermit! I'm Kermit speaking!
I thought this was Haunted Mansion, not Freaky Friday.
Ugh.
Most amazing girl in the universe.
It's a bit disturbing.
Oh, Fozzie's a banana.
Sorry, I actually can't come to the party. Is he the guy with the fish? You rang?
Nah.
Well, tonight is the 100th anniversary of MacGuffin's disappearance. Lifetime fear
MacGuffin.
challenge.
MacGuffin.
In the mansion where it happened. Oh, Scooter, you look great.
Oh, thank you very much.
He's Elvis.
Chef's starting pumpkin.
Oh God!
Oh no, Chef.
Swedish Chef has lost it. Oh God!
Pumpkin pancakes.
Poor pumpkin.
The not so great pumpkin.
I feel bad that we're not going to the party.
I really don't like Kermit's new voice. It just sounds so off.
Multiple times.
Alrighty, boys. This
Oh,
is
hey.
Denise. You sure about this?
Oh yeah, and can we set a pickup time for the morning?
Oh, that won't be necessary. I always drop folks off here, but I never seem to pick them up.
That's not at all suspicious.
Well, we're gonna be
You
the
can
first.
check out any time you want, but you can never leave.
Heard that before.
How'd you like to be my plus one?
Dead prom walking.
Yes and no.
It's bad when not even the driver wants to date you.
Whoa, will you take a look at this place? Oh, I bet they'll
The Muppets at the Haunted Mansion? What is this, a crossover?
Cue title screen. Ooh, the Gravedigger. Looks like the dog from
From
like
Fraggle Rock?
Yeah, from Fraggle Rock.
So please, though they're all deceased, I beg
Oh, this is a musical.
on bended knee.
To be expected, it is the Muppets.
Good old Fred.
For once they start, they never cease. Here lies good old Fred, a great big rock fell on his head. Peaceful rest lies Brother Claus,
Aww.
planted here beneath his sod.
Sadness.
The first lady of opera,
Rest in peace. Sadness.
King Harriet, searched for a tomb but never could carry it.
Meh. Ah. Like he said not to wake them up, and yet he proceeds to sing in the Danny Trejo. They finally caught Machete after all these years.
Mary wrote mysteries with masterful quill, not knowing the ink of words could kill.
She went the way of Susan. Spooks arrive for the midnight spray. I love these mansions that constantly have lightning going off, yet no rain, strangely enough. Sup, bitch?
Welcome, foolish Muppets.
Haha.
Oh, is that Will Arnett?
Thank
Yeah.
you for sending it, Mr.
Man, Bojack, you've seen better days.
Host this evening. Your ghost host.
Oh, you're very scary. Are there a lot of the
famous peoples inside?
Sí, señor. Muy famosa.
Oh, ¿habla español?
No.
No habla inglés.
Way.
Okay.
Within these walls are your fears and your frights. Face them all bravely to survive through the night.
He's rhyming.
For if by sunrise you fail this endeavor, then you, y tu amigo, must remain here forever.
Oh, nice one, guys. We just have to survive the night in this haunted mansion.
Gone.
No, that's too many dun-duns, isn't it?
I thought we discussed shaving a haircut.
If you wanted ominous sting, didn't
Dun-dun.
Sorry, he's new.
I'm new.
How did you
And he's more decomposed than you are.
Now, if you'll follow me, gentlemen, and no flash pictures, please.
Oh.
The spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights.
They're sensitive. Oh no. So please you can point me to the VIP room, por favor, to mingle.
They're in the was it the shrinking room?
Goslings, the Bart Pitts.
I'm sorry. My friend's a bit of an acquired taste.
Oh, no para mí. Su acento me recuerda a mis días de juventud en Malaga.
Yo soy de Malaga.
I know all.
Oh, you've done it again, haven't you?
Oh, I've done it twice.
It's just not spine chilling, is it?
Hey.
Sorry.
Not that hard, dudes.
Anyway,
The subjects look vaguely familiar.
Huh.
yes. Everything here will seem familiar. Your eyes may deceive you as the spirits respond to your sympathetic.
Oh Lord. How appropriate that he sits on the dynamite.
Here's the famous people's room.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
That was like a fun house.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
Pigs in space!
In the haunted mansion.
I just realized this room has no windows and no doors.
Which offers this chilling challenge to find a way out.
Wait a minute. You mean a way out of the room or out of the house?
You're kind of killing the moment here. I meant the room. Sorry.
Maniacal laugh. Maniacal laugh. Is that a goat? Is that the goat from Gravity Falls?
I found the way out.
That was easy.
Secret door? Classic.
I'm surprised they didn't show anybody hanging themselves.
To the party people.
I guess they wouldn't be
I mean,
appropriate.
don't you get it yet? This is not some silly Halloween party.
If I don't see some champagne cocktails and horsey derms ASPCA, I'm out of here.
Well, whatever you say. Come on.
The coast is clear. Like the coast is clear.
No.
Explaining all the jokes.
Here is a Muppet News Flash.
Literal flash. Hey.
Oh, this result.
Oh, he transitioned. The Great MacGuffin.
Who would even pay to watch them do anything?
This looks like the cover of the Blue
It was
Oyster Cult
100
album.
years ago tonight that he disappeared from this very mansion.
And his red herring Pee-wee?
Imagine. What's
I like understanding where the party is, alright?
Hey, MacGuffin. Ooh,
I always feel like red herring's watching me.
Gee, I wonder who he is.
Nice one.
Ah. Is that a Pokemon? Ah! Famous
Ha! Bunsen and Beaker.
I had so hoped we'd have a bigger cameo, Mickey. Budget.
If we were doing weird science, they'd be involved more.
Famous people's room.
Hola, celebrities, I'm here!
Look at that.
You're one stage voice!
John Stamos!
Or the,
Well, now it's a real full house, isn't it?
Boo.
only had the two of us.
He should be the chef, serving up les poissons.
Handsome man.
Life's a beach, boy.
Boo.
This place is crazy.
Because you're so famous, I'm gonna let you in.
So if he's here, where are the Rippers?
Famous secret. A little closer. Okay. A little closer. Yeah. Not that close. That's a
Ah!
problem. Connect up. You ready?
Oh God!
Did John John Stamos get plastic surgery?
He's never looked better.
With all the smokes and the mirrors and the animatronics, I'm out of here.
Oh.
How did you...
Do.
On your left. Don't do it. Don't go in there.
Oh, seance.
Ah.
Hello,
Hello, Madame Leona.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Oh.
Piggy.
Awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond.
I knew they'd get Electric Bam in here somehow.
Amazing. How are you doing that?
But you are interrupting the mysterious Madame Pagota. Stop. Turn it down. I can't hear myself think.
Take 5, everybody. Break time.
So is Electric Mayhem dead?
How have they not been dead already?
Right? You heard the Hogshead, guys. Time to dematerialize.
Hey, since you're on a break, can you contact somebody from the great beyond?
I wish, but the Wi-Fi in here's lousy. Total dead zone. You know
Oh.
my biggest scene in this whole special, and they stick my head in a fishbowl.
I think we should go. Do you foresee a way out of here for us?
Pumpkin spice lattes and a vampire bat. You must find a door with the glowing exit.
Exit?
That was a stretch.
Try and rhyme with bat.
Oh, fat, rat, cat. There you go.
Eh.
Right this way.
Ah.
And I prefer husky. Wow.
Exact.
Look.
Gee, this is good.
Okay.
Tips are encouraged. Oh, don't trust free cheese.
Wow, jerk.
There's a switch on the crystal.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Nah.
It's a living.
Nah. So they can include that rat, but they can't include Rizzo.
Out.
Oh, shit. It's coming right for him. But Sweetums. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. Nah. Now we're at a party.
There we go.
All
Wayne and Wanda are finally dead.
That's because we don't.
all the Muppets we don't use anymore.
Just another day call.
Oh,
The
it's
dancing skit.
I'm dancing with you, aren't I?
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Kudos.
Kind of an apt metaphor for the sketch itself.
Yeah, it's no longer used anymore. Kudos for incorporating that.
So wait, what are Pops and Sam doing?
Sketch each other.
That was unsafe.
Oh, you finally got the party you wanted.
I took crazy. I said famous peoples, not scary peoples.
This is like a recreation of this scene
Hi,
in
Rob.
Harry Potter.
And I got all the bones I can chew. Until they want them back.
Thank you,
Huh.
and welcome to the Mansion Show.
So Kermit's dead now?
Oh, we have got a great show for you tonight, folks, guaranteed to tickle your funny bones.
Ooh.
So, please welcome our very own Gazi, the Hatbox Bear.
Hiya. Boy, you're a scary guy.
Ah.
Usually I'm worried about dying up here, but it looks like...
God, he looks creepy with teeth.
I was wondering when they.
Yes!
Better to do than fool me.
We're ghosts. Yeah, booing comes with the territory.
This is the second time we've seen him as
Wait,
ghosts.
I haven't told my best joke. What happens if you don't pay your exorcism bill? You get repossessed.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, wasn't that great, folks?
Real life of the party.
Omens
Ooh.
and bogeymen.
Sorry, Foz is rubbing off on me.
Ears. Come not to raise, Gonzo.
We now invite you to sit back
Where'd you come
and
from?
relax as our 999 residents proudly presents your funeral.
Oh, that guy. That abusive jerk.
He finally killed them all. Oh no, the giant squid has reappeared.
Trick or treat. Take a smell of my feet.
Yeah.
Something good to eat. Hi, I'm serving soup. It's a cream mock tortoise and a yummy bread that pairs with rigor mortis.
It's also dopey. I'm complaining.
At least it's almost entertaining.
Your attention, please. Please remain seated.
Oh, the ride broke down.
And we will continue our tour.
God damn it, Disneyland!
The only thing worse than being stuck in here with you is being stuck in here with them.
Hands out, jokes. I'm a trick.
Fruity, fruity, fruity. Well, now we get subtitles. We need that for the chorus. Reminds me of the Halloween song from Mickey's House of Villains.
Rest in peace.
Yes! Yes! 1,000 times yes!
So you're agreeing for them to kill you?
Oh, thank you. We're here all week, and all year, and also through all eternity. Lucky! How did you die? Oh, me? Oh, I croaked.
Oh!
Good one.
Get off the stage!
On stage,
He's not on the
I'm
stage.
dead.
Oh, dear. Oh, nothing scares me.
We shall see about that.
We've missed it, haven't we?
Let's get out of here. If we don't go now, we're gonna...
Is that the bride? Boing!
Princesa.
Habla español.
Sí,
Everyone in this movie speaks Spanish.
Sí, mi guapo gumbo.
That's
But close enough.
You know, this party's dead. Why don't you and I leave Jumbo?
Hey, Dr. Trump.
We should... Did you just call me Jumbo?
Why, yes, I couldn't help but notice that you are a king prawn.
Hey.
Say.
You are a king prawn.
Oh my god, somebody got it right the first time.
You okay?
Okay.
Okay, come with me.
Okay.
Nice knowing ya.
It appears the prawn has
Totally
been
not
defeated,
evil.
Gonzo. But since you aren't busy, you may consider yourself to be fearless, Gonzo. But everyone is afraid of something.
Not me. You could unscrew my head, take a look inside, and you wouldn't find a single fear.
That could be arranged.
Oh.
He's like,
Here comes
promise?
the challenge. There is but one room no one has ever dared to enter.
Ooh, what's that? The shark room? The lava pit? The critic circle?
999.
No.
9999!
How do I find room 999?
This
Probably have to go upside down.
shall illuminate your way.
Oh, love it, yeah!
Woody, delicious candle!
Sacre fucking bleu.
Nothing.
Did I scare you?
He was just in a room full of ghosts,
Come
dude.
on.
The key is to face your fears, no matter how terrifying.
He's gone! Oh wait, there he is.
So this is where I spend most of my time amongst my memories.
With the many husbands.
Scrapbooking, doing yoga.
Many husbands.
Sharpening cutlery. I could just eat you alive, my sweet water wheat.
Okay.
Call the police.
Ah, that's a new one, Sal. I don't think she's ever eaten anyone before, has she?
Yeah, she never tried to eat me or Alberta.
Well, she did nibble my neck
Bits!
once before she snapped it.
So lovingly. I want to kill you.
Oh,
I want to
drown you.
kisses.
Wait, I can hold my breath a long
I'm thinking of Queen Whatever I Want to Be.
I'm thinking it's Tiffany Haddish, yeah. I could be wrong.
Not evil, not malicious, not...
Totally not.
Forever, my love, just you and me.
You and me, man.
How'd this get here?
Ooh, that's awful.
This is a family show.
I like a nice touch with the glowing, beating heart. Nice little touches.
The greatest challenge of my career. I wonder if... Gee, nobody says
Leia.
goodbye here. They just ghost you.
Oh, God.
Cool.
That's a cool walk.
Yep.
Yep. Big shock. Ew.
He's so much better than all my other exes.
X?
Exes.
Okay.
Just a few minor youthful indiscretions, but nothing for you to lose your...
Something you should really axe about.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, and threw our bodies in the water under the bridge.
Yeah.
I will need something buried, something boo, something moldy, and someone new.
Mm.
Great, por favor.
It's different than how I remember it.
Excuse me.
I like this better.
Fine. Tickle my tummy.
Wait, are those hands or scorpions?
I thought they were spiders. So is Gonzo going to hell?
Later. That'll be the next special.
This is the mirror of
Hey
Verisid.
there, handsome. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Why am I glowing?
Ah, there, fucker.
Wait a second, this is fun. I thought this was supposed to be scary. Sometimes facing yourself is the scariest thing in the world. Not me, I'm
Not
not
wrong.
scared. And you gotta admit, I do look great in green. No wonder Kermit is so popular.
Eh,
You do look great.
it's not easy being green.
You're saying that everyone here is trapped in the mansion by their fear? Yeah, all 999. But there's always room for one more. So, what are your fears? I don't have any fears. I've been shot out of a cannon, strapped to a rocket, gone skydiving without a parachute. I've done it all, and lived to tell. Tell who? Looks to me like you're all alone.
Hello, Deadly.
That her again.
This is the greatest Halloween party ever.
Yeah, well,
Even better than last year when we did bobbing for tomatoes.
Depends
Ew.
on who you ask.
Yeah, we're the bobbing for tomatoes anyway.
hello! I can't hear or see you.
Ugh.
Is it me? Or are you getting older?
Gonzo, you've seen better days. I feel like that nose should be censored.
Where are you going? I mean, where am I going? Great question. Where are you going? I never realized. I am afraid of something. I'm afraid nobody will care about me if I'm not doing dangerous stunts.
That's a genuine fear.
Now I'm afraid of being trapped here forever. Kermit, I might never be with you again. That's what I'm really afraid of. I'm afraid I'll never see my friends again. Let me out of here!
It's existential multi-dimension type settings.
You did it. Yes, I did. I faced my fears and we made it through the night.
Well, you did, but
Where's Pepe?
I'm afraid he'll be staying with us forever.
Yeah, sucks for him.
Sounds like he's about to be lugged to death. You, however, are free to go. As long as you leave before the sun rises.
I won't leave here without Pepe.
Are you sure?
Yep.
There isn't much time.
Losing my friend is scarier than any room in this mansion. You tell me where he is.
I mean, it wouldn't be a big loss in my opinion, but whatever.
Come play with us,
Forever and ever.
If any person, living or dead, can show just cause as to why these two may not be joined together, let them spook now.
Yeah, don't get him started.
I didn't have to do anything but Alberta had something she was up Where are your registers? Can I summer with you?
Never invite an ex to a wedding, much less 5 of them. Ugh. My old enemy, stairs.
Would you like to go first, my dearest?
Well, he's stoned.
Punch drunk.
Ah!
My king, everything.
Is this how we're getting the hanged man?
Hanged prawn.
Pepe, I'm coming for you.
Do you,
I'm coming, Elizabeth!
Drawn, take Constance Hatchaway to be your awfully wedded wife
Ah!
for eternity.
Whee!
Stop, you're gonna be trapped in this house forever.
Well, he's right. And to be perfectly honest, dear fellow, it's not all wakes and weddings.
She loves me.
How dare you interrupt my wedding?
Oh, yeah? Well, I have faced my fears and homicidal brides are not on the list.
Okay, what's happening here? Oh, that's it. I'm out.
Please.
I got your face.
Now let me exit via the door.
I've heard of runaway bride, but this?
Oh, you survived.
I didn't expect to see you two. I guess I'll have to start over.
Yeah.
Pepper the shrimp.
Prawn, but not forgotten. Oh.
Ay.
Don't go, stay. Stay, it's a fun place.
Wait, was that Alfonso Ribeiro?
Where's Laura?
Ravens of Dongo.
Where do you think you're going?
Gentlemen, you
Didn't make it.
free to go.
But what? Did you say free to go?
Indeed. You did. What no one else has done before, Gonzo.
Crash my wedding?
I had to, Pepe. She was gonna trap you and torment you forever.
See? But what did you know about love? You're dating a chicken.
You performed the greatest feat a soul could ever achieve. Something I could never do.
Big shock.
You are the great MacGuffin.
Wow.
Obviously.
Bonjour. Yes, we give us a cheese, huh?
Okay, this is the creepiest thing I've seen all night. Let's go.
These are my friends now.
Bon ami.
Talking
It's
fish.
such an honor to meet you, sir.
Hey, some magician. You don't even do any tricks.
Big crowd. Any cow.
Bravo, Gonzo. You are the greatest. MacGuffin.
Happy
Wow.
He is the greatest. Now he's about to leave this mansion for no reason.
She came back.
My Lord of Friday, this is a first. You boys have a good time.
It was terrifying. I loved it.
I am never partying with you again. I hate spiders.
Sorry I missed it. Well, hop in, boys. It's going to be a beautiful morning.
Let's go.
I'm off to get my stomach pumped.
Hurry back, my sweet.
Don't forget your death certificate.
Hi, Kermit.
Hey, Gonzo! How'd it go last night?
Wait till you hear.
I almost got married.
Been there, done that. Breakfast?
We're on our way over.
Oh, good. Well, why don't you bring your friends with you?
Friends? What
end.
The end! The ends of the rainbow. How happy.
Oh, Brian Henson was there. Taraji P. Henson, you know. Rest in peace, Ed Asner.
Yeah. I knew it was
Greg Robinson. Andy Trejo.
That's Caesar.
That was so upsetting. My whole life just passed before my eyes. How was it? Better than what we just watched. Oh, wait, they are home.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was surprisingly well written too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it flawlessly interwoven all the references from the Muppets with all the references of the Haunted Mansion and actually had a nice overarching story too. I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think something like this, it'd be like a goofy little Halloween special, like that's it, but no, there was actually some effort behind this.
Mm-hmm. And they managed to, incorporate both of the elements in a pretty balanced way.
Mm-hmm.
Having, both the Muppets and the Haunted Mansion in there. And I am impressed.
I gotta say, I'm really glad we binge-watched Muppets before this, because this just made the references that much better.
Although I kept having, the occasional brain fart. It's like, I should know this character's name.
Yeah.
And it kept,
There's just so many of them. And they've been recycled and sometimes, retired over the years. I mean, you still kind of know them by sight.
Yeah. I can't believe they even had the ballroom sketch incorporated in there.
I'm like, wow, deep cut.
It's as dead as the actual sketch.
And all the other Muppets that, just get, little cameos, those that, like I said, aren't used anymore, and they're just ghosts. And I see Walter there, and I'm like, wait a minute, you never died.
Then again, I think that there was that new Muppet, the mole, that is also the
Yeah, it was
the attorney.
I know what he's called, just like Joe, has that awkward laugh.
Or Joe from Legal.
Yeah, Joe from Legal.
Yeah.
That's it. I thought they did good incorporating everyone. It's kind of funny. They had ghost duplicates. I'm like, so wait, is the rest of the Muppets dead? What?
No, I think what they said was that you'll notice that everybody kind of looks familiar. So
I guess the ghosts just take the form of who they know best.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Interesting they actually address Gonzo's fear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's ever been tackled before, because usually, he's the great Gonzo. Mm-hmm. He's absolutely fearless. He will willingly plummet to his death without a second thought. So it was nice to see that, you actually get some depth to him after God knows how many years you've seen him.
I mean, I'd say, when you had, Muppets from Space, him, fearing being alone, I guess.
I know, that's nice continuity, actually. Him wanting a family, wanting to feel like he belonged, even though he is proud to be a weirdo, he still wants to have a sense of community about him, and I'm glad to see that they remembered that in this.
Hell, in the reboot Muppets movie, as soon as they invite him to restart the Muppet Show, it's like he drops his successful plumbing empire.
And it just blows it up. Wow, that was a very expensive looking explosion. Glad we're facing toward it.
But I mean, the point still remains, it's like, hey, he, wants to be with these guys.
Yeah, and Pepe's inclusion, like I said, was kind of it figures he would tag along just because he thinks it's a party, and it takes, John Stamos going all aggro Muppet just to convince him otherwise. But it was nice that they incorporated his, womanizing ways into him becoming a victim of the bride. That was so appropriate.
I will say, though, and as much as I love Will Arnett, I kind of felt like he was phoning it in a little bit.
Maybe a little. I mean, he nailed a lot of the references.
He certainly did, but, his delivery just kind of... I don't know, he seemed like he wasn't giving it his all. is what I'm saying.
I'm guessing he wasn't sure how to play it.
Could be.
In the Haunted Mansion movie, honestly, the butler character was one of the best because he was the most consistent, because he was like all grim and stoic like you'd expect a dead butler to be. And it helps he was played by General Zod from the Superman movies, so he had that commanding presence about him. With this, it's like, I guess he's supposed to play like, you know, the grim...
The grim stoic.
The grim stoic servant, but at the same time, he's also like delivering all these comedic moments, and honestly, Will Arnett exceeds more when he does comedic. Not that he can't do serious moments, he definitely can do serious moments, but it just feel like he was waffling between the two.
He didn't seem very certain of himself, is what I guess. He, if I had to guess, maybe they kind of rushed things and he didn't really get to, you know, really explore the character that he wanted to play.
I mean, it was obvious that he was, you know, the magician, and it was a whole big wink wink to the camera and everything. It just felt like it was more subdued than anything.
I mean, like, we've seen him do subdued with, like, BoJack Horseman and everything like that. This kind of felt more like...
He could have amped the creepy up a bit
He could have amped it up. He could have really gotten into it a lot more.
Because he's like, did I scare you? And I'm like, dude, he's surrounded by ghosts. Like, having a guy just appear and disappear is nothing. Like, come on.
But, like, as I know, he's the kind of guy that just loves to have a fun time. So it's like, I know he's capable of just going balls to the wall. So it's kind of hard to see him in this role where he has to be subdued and really trying to, you know, pull back on it. And even then, it's like, there are times where you could cut loose.
I consider he's supposed to be an actual magician. Like, you think he'd be more of a showman in that aspect.
I don't know. It's just like, I love the guy, but this role just didn't really give him. It wasn't his best.
He was not at his Will Arnettiest.
No, Arnettiest, no. I'm trying to think, what was her name, the bride? She was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, she was definitely good.
She was having the time of her life with the role.
Oh, yeah, just amping up the whole, like, oh, I love you to death, and now I'm gonna kill you. Like, she was perfect in that. And, like, she waffled between being funny, being alluring, and then being downright terrifying. It just, I loved it. Like I said, I love the whole, like, glowing heart, too. That was a really nice effect from the ride.
I'm trying to think what else to talk about. There's really not.
Yeah, there really wasn't that many downsides to this. No. Honestly, like I said, this was masterfully written and, you know, having all the elements we expect incorporated so beautifully and actually tied into each other. Like, that was so good. With Gonzo turning old, like, with the picture, like, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess in terms of recommendation, go watch this. Yeah, watch Muppets Haunted Mansion. If you're a fan of the Muppets, if you're a fan of the Haunted Mansion, this will be right up your alley. And even if you're not, it's still a lot of fun.
Like, it's a nice Halloween thing for the whole family.
Oh yeah, like you could definitely show kids this. It doesn't get too adult. It's not too scary. Like, it's enjoyable. And in ways, yeah, they kind of eliminate the more mature stuff. Like I said, the hanging guy and I guess a few of the more, like, gorier elements or something, but for the most part, it's still the same. This is perfectly intact, and yeah, I love it. So we hope you enjoyed our Halloween special, foolish mortals. Until next time, when you join the other 999 souls, I'm Kat McBerrie.
I'm Doug MacBerrie.
And next time, be sure to bring your death certificate.
Hurry back.
Also, we're not even here.